and I have a good time. That's what I keep on saying till I lose my mind. Feel like a bat in a sea breeze, shine like a moon in the last sky. Can you believe it till the end of your life? Always some backs into a room. That's enough for families, for sure. Already know how to have fun. No need no explanation. Whoa, what's it worth of nothing? Whoa, what's it worth of nothing? Surely that doesn't matter. Oh, storyteller. Whoa, what's it worth of nothing? Whoa, what's it worth of nothing? Oh no, it doesn't matter. So we will never lose. That I didn't ever be taller. That she loves some another. Just cause you think you know me, don't try to change my mind. Happiness of seeing a newborn. All future that could be dream of. Everything will be judged by our moral life. Always some papers in the hands. Great papers that you need a photo.
Good morning, Washington. We are here, ADS Division 2 Finals, specifically the losers semis, 4th place match. We'll find out who will make it to Grand Finals weekend. We've got SKT T1 RRR League. Don't ask what we mean by that. Versus RAMSING. Now we have some pretty interesting roster constructions here. Both captains going different routes. Team RAMSING actually drafting is probably the highest average rank out of the whole teams, having 2 3 digits, and a lot of a couple 1K players, 2K. They're number 2 in an average BWS rank, actually brought down by their captain Pra here at rank 4000. Versus SKT T1 RRR League. We're going to be saying their full name throughout the entire time. And their first pick, Ramindra, has been on a tear lately. Been kind of cooking. They only had 6 players in their last match. Still managed to pull out that win there. They had notable names here. They got E1 Faker. Obviously, with Faker, gonna cook. Hey, you got Faker on our team. No sweat. The GOAT. And obviously, we got known Washington player Kim Chi-si, also gaming. We got some good teams. RAMSING opting for the second pick. I think it's mostly agreed upon in the OSU community that the second pick is more favorable. Not having the pressure of being the first map of the match. There's always sometimes that first map nerves. Your opponent reveals their pick strategy first, even though it's fairly predictable what teams want to go for. Just knowing for sure, let's say both your teams have a decent mechanics roster, knowing if your opponent's gonna pick into the mechanics first before you are is helpful information. That way you don't overlap picks. You can just pick your own strategy here. But that's not the case. SKT T1, very strong mechanics team, notably having Cyber Oni, Lights Out, Mami on Osu. They got some pretty solid mechanics on their roster. Definitely gonna ban out those DT picks here on the side of RAMSING. SKT banning out the Hard Rock. Pretty solid Hard Rock roster. I haven't seen much of BTG4, but they got John. They got John in there. Who is John, bro? Where are these people? Tempestissimo? Okay, I got you. We're just gonna call him John though. Whatever. Captain Soft Kitten. All vibes. Hard Rock 3 hidden 3 bans coming out from RAMSING. Yep, no tech, no control. Get out of here. Let's see what RAMSING is gonna go for on the picks here. Looking at names alone, I can't quite tell who has a better hidden roster. But that might be something to try out. RAMSING does have a couple hidden players, but you know, I think I'd rather see RAMSING lean into other mod pools here. So maybe RAMSING's gonna go for. What am I looking at? RAMSING's not gonna be picking hidden. I was thinking of SKT. Why did I switch it up in my head? Anyway. RAMSING, run into DC immediately. Let's tap. This most likely has been their tried and true. In case no one knows, numbers on the screen. That's lights out. They also got Cyber Oni. They got Mamiya. Like they got tapping. They got tapping for sure. And who else is in the roster? Does like Lexi come in run this or Raphael? Like numbers. On the other side of SKTT1, I expect to see Faker coming in on this. Maybe BTG. But I feel like they're just going to be tanking it here. It's only one speed map. Although I think they still have... is Nomad 5 a speed map? No, it's not. Okay, that's important to know. So what, they'll have Nomad 2 after this. GT4 not particularly speed, but it might still be fine to pick. They do also have 3 mod 4, so they have a... So RAMSING does have a clear line of picks here, at least for like the next 2 or 3. Ramindra, Kimchi in the lobby. Waiting for the rest of the players here. They're definitely just playing the map in solo real quick. Tried and true. Always works. We got map 1 and invisible players on the bottom. We're gonna have a fun gonna have a little fun guessing game. Oh no, yeah, I'm seeing it. That's the overlays kind of shifted. All right, we got mystery players 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the bottom here. Take a while to guess who they are. I mean, we could probably look at the MP and see who joined up the lobby here. Let's see. RAMSING is running Lexi, BTG4 on the side of SKT, and John also on the side of SKT. Softkin also? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Softkin, BTG, Cyber Oni, Lexi, yep. Anyways, enough talking about that. So early on, 4 combos to 3 coming out of that first section. Lexi, the only one to drop there. And maybe to the surprise of RAMSING, SKTT1 looking really strong on this. Solid accuracies all around. Ramindra at a 99, Kimchi 97.8, BTG also 97.8. Softkin a little down at the 95. But hey, FC is an FC. That's going to be keeping them in the lead here. Okay, a break from Kimchi, but it's traded out by Mamiya there on the right. So 3 FCs to 2 here. SKTT1 in the driver's seat. Kimchi's still the only one to drop, but BTG4 follows it up, but not before getting a 150k score lead here. 2 FCs to 2, still anyone's game. We'll see who makes it out of this guitar solo alive. Some notable recovery out of Lexi and Mommy, but the break from Ramindra, that might just seal it. RAMSING has the combo to take it back. The score lead goes over, Softkin misses, and that's gonna be it. Cyberoni and Lights Out gonna be FCing this one for the win on their first pick. You know, maybe it ended up being a little closer than RAMSING preferred. They're gonna have to be on their guard when picking some future tapping maps here, especially when we're out of the hard tapping of DT2. There it is, double FC out of RAMSING, Lights Out, and Cyberoni. The two highest ranked players in this match, both at around 250, FCing a DT2. All right, now, honestly, I think it's interesting that the reading was completely left up by Team RAMSING. Their names don't really jump out at me as readers. I think maybe, if I remember correctly, Lights Out is pretty capable at reading, and maybe even Raphael. Dynamo's decent at reading as well. They have Dynamo in the back there as well, so. Not a bad reading roster, but I don't know, maybe SKT1 RRR League, they feel they'll have it over them, and it might first pick the hidden 2 here. Like I mentioned earlier, they only have 2 more like raw tapping picks in the No Mod 2 and Pre-Mod 4, and you know, looking at the DT2, I feel like those 2 picks can be pretty easily, like, it's pretty contestable by SKT1, so it's not going to be a free win by any means. So things can get pretty scary here from RAMSING pretty quickly. But you know, that also depends on how comfortable SKT1 RRR League are going to do on their own picks. And it's the Hard Rock 2 right off the bat. I know Ramindra, Kimchi, both of them are pretty strong Hard Rock players. I know they got the support for it for sure. Who else could come in for them? Does Parcel run Hard Rock on this? Does John? Nah. I think John's a hidden player. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. I got no clue, honestly. Oh, Parcel runs hidden. Okay, you know, whatever. We'll see the players in the lobby, guys. Like whatever, man. Lights Out coming back in. Amuro making their debut here. Kimchi in the lobby. I expect to see Ramindra again. BTG4 comes in. Yep, there we go. Dynamo, Raphael showing up for RAMSING. I wonder if we'll see Cyberoni again. They might opt for someone else. Alright, Pra coming in for RAMSING, so captain. SKT T1 only swapping in Amuro compared to last time for Softkin, and RAMSING bringing in Dynamo, Pro, and Raphael, completely switching out from their speed roster. There we go, Hard Rock 2. CS 7.2. Love precision. Love precision. That's a small circle size. You got some jumps, got a little bit of burst action. Stay precise, guys. All teams comboing through the intro. Pro down at the 96% compared to all the other players, so might have to watch out for him because he could be a difference maker in the combos. But and there it is, the first break. Gonna be the Pro down to low accuracy, but that's within expectations. And that 1-3 stream catching out 3 more players. BTG4, Armoro, and Dynamo all fall down. Still 2 FCs to 2. Just a slight accuracy advantage, keeping the RRR league at the head. Yeah, FC to FC, accuracy advantage. Both Kimchi and Raminja are almost at 99%, but the others are lower. But Kimchi finding a break, gonna lose that FC advantage. BTG4 breaking it again, not gonna help things. Raminja alone to fight off. Lights out and Raphael. 8,581,210. Still on the FC. A little bit of a free combo build here, but gonna be switching up the tempo a little bit. And Raphael gets caught out. That's an important FC for RAMSING, and the lead is going to stay over on the RR League side. And that's a huge miss coming into a huge score jump section. Both Raminja and 8,581,210 comboing through this section. The point depends on it. Pro and Amuro notably have matching supporting combos, so it's even and Steven, but 150k in the lead. 8,581,210 misses, and Raminja still FCing into the end here. And the score lead has jumped out to 300,000 points, and no combos to combat it on the side of RAMSING. Raminja finally misses, but just in case there weren't enough nails in the coffin, Amuro gets a screwdriver. Massive drill, power drills it into the coffin of RAMSING here on the first pick. Get that wooden stake out here. Amuro finally misses, but they've done their job on their first pick. 400,000 points. Near FC, 2 players. 700k, 800k out of Raminja and Amuro. And that's their first pick. Right. Alright, so this is some useful information. SKT RR League. For that, they know they have Hard Rock 1 in the back pocket. Although, you know, different map. I do think to determine as Hard Rock might be a little bit more easy to be consistent on that one. So they're gonna have to they're gonna have to be pretty confident when they pick that one again. But Nomad 1 instantly coming out of Team RAMSING. Leaning back into the standard mechanics. Got that hybrid Nomad 1, 230 BPM. You know, BPM edging a little closer to the fast side of things, but should be still plenty manageable for our players here. I'd probably expect that DT2 roster to come back in, like, at the very least, lights out Cyberoni on the aim here, right? but you know they might opt for some different players in lieu of the higher aim requirement. SKT what T1 RR League, I kind of expect the same roster. You could probably just like BTG4, Ramindra, Kimchi, like those are the guys. Those are the guys, and you know you got your other 5 players to maybe fill in the last spots here. And players come in. I do think BTG4 would come back in on this, but they could offer someone else. Probably Raphael coming in for the side of RAMSING. RAMSING definitely gonna, on their own picks, gonna opt for that lights out Cyber Oni core. Lean into the skill cap. Parcel and Amuro coming in for the side of SKT T1 RRR League. We got the Amers in the lobby. Let's run it. We love Buta Ome. Buta Otome. Nodders. Wait, Loki Among Us with that intro. Loki. Ramindra shouting out to RME fan in the smoke. Love Washington. And here we go. Jumps right out of the gate. Don't get caught sleeping. Raphael gonna be the one caught lying down on the bed. The rest of the players will be enjoying a 100 combo advantage over him. Of course, small beans, not just started. Notably, Raphael ruining the 4-way SS they had going here on Team RAMSING. Amuro, the only player still holding SS on the RRR League. But, you know, so far so good. We'll see we'll see how this transpires in the first KI here. Parcel, the only one to drop so far. Kimchi to follow, and you know that could be disastrous. Raphael still recovering. All players on the side of RAMSING comboing that section. Amuro drops at the end there. Ramindra, the only FC remaining on RR League, and that's really bad news on a no mod 1 here. RAMSING is gonna get to a diabolical lead with 4 combos coming into the second half here. Ideally they don't miss in the slower section, and I'd expect them not to. So this is gonna build up to a crazy score lead. You know, in most universes, like you could expect this to be a done deal. 4 combos to 1 coming into the second KI. You need all 4 players on RAMSING to break here in this KI if the RR League are to catch up here. And Ramindra misses. You got the 3 breaks on the side of RAMSING, but you needed Ramindra to hold. And, oh, okay, Raphael misses. It's a full combo reset, but a full combo reset favors only the team in the lead. 300k behind is the RRR League. They're gonna need a combo the ending here if they want even a chance at winning this, but odds are slim. Yeah, just not enough of a combo advantage here for the RR League. Another miss from Ramindra that might seal the deal here. RAMSING definitely going to be winning this. No mod 1 here, just going to take a victory lap on the final KI here. Very crucial that they all held for that first KI. Going to garner some extra score here. All players going to land above that 500k mark. 2.2 million score for RAMSING. And their second pick going their way 2-1. ball is in SKT T1 RRR League's court. Now, RRR League could run the Hard Rock 1 again. You know, they won Hard Rock 2. Good odds on Hard Rock 1, but I don't know. I'd rather see them go elsewhere with their pick. Maybe try like a free mod. Free mod 2 could be good for them. Anti-mod, free mod. They could try to opt to see, you know, if no mod 3, no mod 4 seems like a solid spot. You know, we do need to find out if like Hidden 2 is good for them. You know, because that could be a tell if, you know, no mod 5 could be a good pick. Haven't really opted into the... Neither team picked a gimmick here in the first 3 picks. We'll see if that'll remain true. Free mod 2 is the pick, going for the anti-mod. Low AR free mod 2. Classic CS5 AR 8. Also a banger. We love Miku. We love Deco. I wonder if we might see a Hard Rock over mod. Chance. Hello, Washington gamers. Hello, Kimchi C. Hello, Washington. What's up? What's up, Washington? Washington, pull up for telepathy. Banger alert. Washington on top, baby. Washington sweet. Let's get this. Let's get this. What do you mean we're not in on this, Kimchi? Kimchi, put on the Hard Rock. Put on the Hard Rock, bro. I know you're in on this. That aside, I think we're going to be seeing... you know, we could see a minimum mods. Although, like, I half expected, like, maybe an overmod for maybe, like, the side of RAMSING. And I'm not too familiar with the easy rules. Easy counts as hidden. Counts for the hidden slot, so... you know, there's not really any, like, notable easy players in here, at least to my knowledge. Maybe someone's gonna surprise me. Maybe Parcel. Low-key got it like that. But yeah, I kind of expect Ramindra Hard Rock. We'll probably bring in Parcel on the hidden. Or easy. You never know. And then RAMSING, I mean, I don't know. They might just run 3 Hard Rocks in one hidden. They got time, like, they could put Dynamo on hidden. Kind of what I expect. Rock coming in for RAMSING, presumably. John in for RRR League. W players stalling to let us hear the song more. There's Dynamo and Pra. I expect Dynamo on the hidden. BTG4 coming in. Honestly, I'm not too familiar with these players' mod preferences. But glossing over on the lobby, I'm expecting a lot of Hard Rocks. And you know, as they say, you win at mod select because of the mod multipliers. True or what? True or what? Easy multiply on this is only 1.5x, so I doubt many players will see it as worth. Unks going at it. BTG4 and Dynamo. Known Unks. Lucky Amuro too. Can't forget Amuro. Alright, here we go. We got one singular Hard Rock overmod on both sides. As expected, 8,581,210 and Cyber Oni both opting for the Hard Rock. They got Dynamo on hidden, Pra running the no mod. And on the RRR League, they got Amuro and Ramindra on the Hard Rock, BTG4 on the Hidden, John on the Nomad. Understandable. Have a nice day. Just the intro, so all players chilling so far. My fault. Most players chilling so far. Amuro with the miss, so not ideal. Prod trades it, but BTG4 to find the follow-up on the Hidden. Prod is the Nomad, and John misses. 3 misses already, but Dynamo and Cyberoni trades it. It's going to be Ramindra versus 8,581,210, and 210 misses to the side of RAMSING. All breaks there, and Ramindra alone on the FC here in the first Ki. See if they hold it through. They make it through, just have to keep going here to secure the lead here. That FC will be everything. It will be the point. So gotta hold on to that combo here. And it's a short song, so this score is gonna scale really, really quickly. It might get out of control a little too quickly here for the comfort of RAMSING. And 3 more breaks on their side. 200k lead already on RR League. Even if Ramindra misses now, which he does, RAMSING doesn't have the firepower to fight back. John on the Nomad had a nice recovery combo. Same with the Muro too. Can't miss that before he missed again, but this Nomad coming in clutch to seal the deal. Love saying that. Finishing things out cleanly here for John on the Nomad here. Finish what Ramindra started. RAMSING. Only Cyberoni to fight back, and it's not going to be enough. Coming to the outro of the song, Ramindra and John, big combos in the first half and second half of the map to bring SKT T1 RRR lead, their second point and their second pick of the match. That's telepathy. RAMSING lost their footing early on to that pick, and SKT1 just capitalizing off of it. 2-2. RAMSING still have 2 tapping picks available to them. That's 2 picks, 2 of the 3 picks that they need to muster here. I wonder if they'll experiment with, if you know, they'll still keep it in the back, keep those 2 picks in the back pocket. Maybe we'll try something else. Maybe they could try the DT4 before running those 2 picks back to back. See how it goes. Yep. Going Nomad 2. Let's tap. Let's tap. I will say, compared to the DT2, at a massive 30 BPM lower rate, you know, maybe the burst, like, you know, have longer death streams, but I think this pick is a little bit more accessible to the side of SKT T1 RRR League, so combo might be king here. This map does have some notable jumps, so you gotta, it's not just the tap, you gotta make sure you stay consistent on the aim too. You can't just scoff of it. It's like, all right, 200 BPM, got that unlocked, put it in the bag. Nah, you gotta play the map. And you know, I feel like T1 RRR League might have a surprise for RAMSING here. No one in the lobby. Members are for playing the map beforehand. Guys, we're already warm. Like, we don't. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to do that. Ramindra, BTG4, Parcel. I don't know if Kimchi C plays this. Where is T1 Faker, by the way? Where is Faker? Anyways, RAMSING gonna be running their same lineup as they had on the DT2. Tap versus tap, what can I say? Kimchi not playing this one. Instead, they're gonna have Parcel and Amuro. Little different, little different. Softkin not gonna be playing this one. Probably not as too comfortable on the long streams, but Parcel and Amuro, they got it. They got it. Put me in, coach. Early on, 2 players on the side of RAMSING missing. Not a good sign for them. They won't be able to have that great of a launch pad if some misses are to be found on the side of RR League. Parcel is going to be the only one to drop, but not going to be enough to hand over the combo lead. That being said, Parcel is struggling a little bit more on the accuracy than everyone else. And that's a double break from the core of RAMSING! Oh no! And 3 players from the side of RRR League still holding. That's gonna be massively punishing for the side of RAMSING, and they've got no more combos on their own pick. Amuro and BTG4 looking to just steal this one away. BTG4 misses. It'll leave a little breathing room for RAMSING to maybe claw their way back into this one, but the FC from Amuro uncontested right now. Okay, miss from Ramindra. It's not the safest combo lead. You know, and Amuro misses on that stream, a slight miss aim. And RAMSING gonna count their lucky stars there, a double break, but Cyber Oni and Lights Out have recovered their combos. It's only a 60k score lead, and they're gonna be able to bring it back here. BTG4 trying to combat that. It's close. I mean, SKT is still in the lead. Amuro misses again. But those combos are about to be vicious. BTG4 misses. And suddenly, the shoe is on the other foot. SKT, RRR League, has no combos to combat Cyber Oni and Lights Out's combos. They're both shredding this at 99.3%. This is the side. They're cooking. Gotta let him get up, let him get up. Beat him back down. This deal is not to be stopped. Cyber Oni misses, but not before getting RAMSING a near 400k lead here. Alexi also brought out some combo back up too. Just when you thought things would go awry, but consistency on the tapping proves it. Still chilling 99.4, 99.17, 98. All too comfortable on the no mod too, and they're going to be taking the 3rd point. Those 2 players unstoppable on the tapping. They've got Fremont 4 available to them as an emergency pick. You know, things, you know, no breakpoints just yet, so still sit a little comfortable. You know, I should also mention that SKT T1 RR League has still yet to bring out their heavy hitter. I've yet to see T1 Faker come into the lobby. Maybe they're just trying to be nice. We'll see what they're up for. They might go for another free mod. They could try to go into alt or tech. Might be interesting choices. You know, maybe they could just say, all right, let's just run Hard Rock 1. You know, they're pretty solid at the Hard Rock. There we go, they're going to hit into the running, saying like, let's run the gimmick. Damien Page Machine Love, unfortunately, not the AR7. It's gonna be AR8 hidden. Yep, still gonna be a little difficult. Banger alert. Fishy Squid Man, just in time, bro. This is your favorite song. It's your favorite song. I know you got this blasting in the car. Once you drop your friends off, like you quickly change the radio over to Machine Love. Yes, yes. That's you, bro.
So can we
Alright guys, I'll let you enjoy your song once the gameplay starts, but for now. You see Parcel and Kimchi and Naomi in the lobby. Naomi, probably Team RAMSING's reading specialist. They got Dynamo coming in. Okay. Bro, ain't no way we're putting Mommy in on this, bro. We cannot be that desperate, bro. Okay, bro. I think bro can look your read though. Bro, the memory's coming back. All right, Raphael coming in. RR League running a Ramincha John, Kimchi, and Parcel John. Notably, did really well in that no mod in the Grand Mod 2. Don't know how their hit is gonna look like, but I'm sure they got it. Lexi coming in for RAMSING. Washington sweep. Let's go, Kimchi FC. And now, streamer, turn up the music. Let's do this. And Parcel, early miss, clutches it out as the soul combo coming into the last Ki. Back and forth, Tynamo, like slight combo advantage. Tynamo and Mommy had double FCs coming in, but Ramindra, John, Kimchi, they had their combos to stave off the lead. And what's that at your door? It's a Parcel. 5,000 million combo nuke bomb at your door. I mean, 5,000 combo gift at your door. Boom. Hit into SKT won our RRR league. Third pick, third point. Still even, still Steven. Oh, thank you. DT. Alright. DT4. This is RAMSING's pick. They're going to run, of course. We're good at DT. Run the DT. Lights out. Cyber Oni. Go get 2 million score. Like, I will pick mechanics because it is strong. That is RAMSING. Ironically, we are not picking No Mod 4. Bro, that No Mod, dude, that hidden 2 was actually crazy, bro. Straight back and forth the entire time. Combo drama. SKT1 RRR League was like very slightly behind like the entire map. And then the combos cleared. Parcel, last one standing, brought it home. Crazy stuff, but that aside, double time 4, we got that 10.3 funny stuff here. As has been the trend lately in tournaments lately, DT4 has become this sort of high AR alt reading pick. So, you know, lower BPM than the other DT picks, but still at that 10.3, making for some very, very low density on the reading. It'll be quite the focus challenge. Probably drop out of BTG, just getting used to the AR here real quick. Rest of, like, entire field though, I don't know, looking kind of solid on this. Parcel early drop, that ARA hit into AR 10.3 turnaround. Goes kind of crazy. Nami and Lexi also the fall, 2 FCs to 3 here. BTG4 is FCing for all intents and purposes. BTG4 is no longer FCing here. Amuro also the drop, but Cyber Oni also the fall. Ramindra 1v1 versus Lights Out. Neck and neck here as the scores here. And we're out of the first Ki 1v1, but notably Parcel building up a pretty substantial supporting combo for Ramindra. And the FCs trade out. Parcel alone on the mountain again. They heard me. Salute, thank you. 3-1, baby. Presumably, this is aim. Might be awkward at that. Okay, just pretty standard stuff. CS4 AR 9.3. Who knows how it's mapped though? Not me. But since it's in the free-mod 1 slot, I'm kind of assuming it's pretty. Might be some standard stuff. We see Tynamo show his face in the lobby real quick. Maybe just watching timers. Or coming in on the hidden. Never know. But, you know, I'm thinking we might see Raphael come in on the side of RAMSING on the hidden. Might see Parcel on the side of RRR League. Ramintra Hard Rock. It's inevitable. Bro's gonna run the Hard Rock. And between Lights Out and Cyber Oni, I wonder which one of them will opt for the Hard Rock here. If both, like I don't really anticipate both of them running Hard Rock over modding it. Kimchi's in the lobby. I kind of expect Kimchi to run no mod on this, but it's also, I wouldn't be surprised if he took the hidden as well. There's Raphael. Banger, by the way. Give me Negpoint the GOAT, by the way. Can I get some truths in the chat? And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, shout out to both teams. Hello guys. Hello VOD reviewers. Put some Gumi Megpoint GOAT in the chat. Anyway, we got Pro coming back in. Cyber Oni, of course. Parcel, Amuro, Ramindra, Kimchi. I'm expecting minimum mods on this one. It's an aim free mod. So going hard rock, going like the extra hard rock doesn't seem as appealing to me. And waiting on more mods, but yeah, we're looking and oh nope, we still get the double hard rock here on SKT T1 RRR League. Lights Out going for hidden hard rock. Just a comfort thing. Although both teams are over modding, SKT T1 RRR League with the mod advantage, hard rock being worth a little bit more than the extra hidden. Kimchi on the no mod. Going for the Apraxian method. Missed early. Now you're not nervous. We're not FCing. Except you are. What's 400? What's 40 combo? Honestly, 20k score. That might matter a little bit. Much like the no mod 1, FCing through the first KI is huge. The first half of these types of side maps, these types of songs, is usually the easiest half to combo. So getting through that first KI does wonders for your score. It makes it so, you know, it's easier to get that 500k mark than you would otherwise missing in the first KI. And coming out of that, Cyber Oni actually missing in the slow part. Lights Out to follow. We're falling apart in the slow section here on RAMSING. And it's the other side of the story of the no mod 1. Back on the no mod 1, we had 3 players miss on the side of the SKT T1 RR League, while 4 players comboed for the first kill on the side of RAMSING. And here it's the reverse. 4 FCs on the side of SKT T1 RR League coming to the second KI, and RAMSING, they've only got Pro to lean on. 2 misses on RRR League, but that's only 2 out of the 4 they need to have even a chance at winning this one. Parcel and Ramindra on that hit and on that hard rock, still killing it. They make it through that. Coming to that second half with combos to boot. 250k score lead coming up here, and it's only going to keep growing. Ramindra misses in that middle spike, but Parcel still there to keep the score ahead. Raphael, solid recovery, but like, they'll slowly call the lead back, but they need the FC to miss. Raphael's mod advantage over Pra. Parcel misses. The score lead is only 175k. Pra has that much score left to gain off this FC. Raphael's supporting combo. It's a full reset on RRR league. They all missed on that section. RAMSING can take it back off the FC and Raphael's huge combo. Raphael misses. It's just Pra. Pra needs to get through this. 50k, 40k. Is the worst over? 1-2, 1-2. Pra, you have to hit this. The score lead is over on their side. And Pra, the hero for RAMSING, staring down 4 combos to his 1. I alone am the full combo. Pra destroying this map. FC to win it, to take back the break point. Carries it for RAMSING, keeps them in this game. That's crazy. Pra said, relax, guys. I'll handle this. FC's for the point. Recover the break point. And now we're back to even. 4 points to 4 points. Both teams. 2 picks remaining. We know what one of them is for RAMSING, but they still have the, you know, are they going to decide to use it now? Are they going to use it for match point? You know, I would maybe, you know, save that free mod for a little bit, but you're just playing free mod. You know, maybe you guys are warmed up for it. You can go for that free mod 4 here. Or they can try to take it elsewhere, but like, do you go for the hidden 1 aim? Like, it's kind of scary. They have proven that they do have the hidden roster, but you know, maybe they're still not thinking about it. That's still insane, bro. And actually, it's Team RAMSING going for the Hard Rock 1. Optic for the Hard Rock mechanics. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I did kind of hint that this wouldn't be as... If Team RRR were to pick it, it wouldn't have been as safe as the Hard Rock 2 on their side because, well, it's more standard mechanics, a little bit easier, more accessible, or more... It aligns better with Team RAMSING's stronger skill sets, so that wouldn't ever be the safest pick for, honestly, at this point, I think, either side. But, you know, they're feeling the aim. Pra off an FC on the free mod 1. Probably going to be coming back in here for the Hard Rock 1. Also notably a classic. Any other unks? OWC 2015ers? Who was there? Who was there? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Concrete, you my man. Or person. You're a real one, you're a real one. But honestly, this pick makes sense. Again, RAMSING, their picks, they lean into the lights out Cyberoni core. Strong mechanics, obviously. Hard Rock 1, gonna do that. But SKT, RRR League, Ramindra, BTG4, Kimchi, Amuro, you've seen him on the Comfort Hard Rock on those free mods. So, it's nothing to scoff at here. Not gonna be an easy pick for RAMSING. You went to bed before the reset when you didn't realize it existed? That's tragic, bro. I stayed up. I was like, I stayed up. I had school the next day. Anyway, what a finals. Anyways, OWC 2015 aside, to the Terminus in 2026 here. Hard Rock 1, ADS D2 finals. Maybe you too could be Toy. Anyways, early situation is an early break from Cyber Oni, but you know, not important now, but if it becomes important, I'll be sure to mention it. Unlike the free mod 1, this map has a lot more burst, a lot more streamability is required for playing this one, so gonna introduce that element of aim control, you know, going from jumps to streams. And also for your finger control as well, you know, just from straight singles happening, having to worry about streams. It changes things a little bit, not to mention the hard rock. Gonna be affecting everyone's accuracy here. Most people's accuracy over here. And ETG4, the first important miss of the match here. 3 FCs to 4, basically. Missing right in the middle of the map. Probably quite literally the worst place to miss if you are going to. RAMSING with the combo lead. BTG4, you gotta stay locked in, bro. Even though you're missed, even though if you're not one of the important combos, any score counts. Like, we've seen teams win by the slimmest of margins. You gotta keep comboing even after you miss. Triple break from RAMSING. Cyber Oni, Raphael, and Naomi all miss. Oh, but Amuro trades it. No combo advantage to be gained here. They're still in this. 20k score is the difference for Mintra and Lights Out. The sole FCs remaining for both sides. And I honestly don't see either of them missing here, so it's going to be down to the supporting combos here to decide the match. It's a neck and neck. However, as I mentioned though, BTG4's combo here actually is what's giving them the combo advantage here for TT1 RRR League. They're barely in the lead here, but it's close. It's just close. Amuro misses, slight advantage to RAMSING. Every combo counts, every circle, every 100, every 300. Have to stay focused into this jumpy ending here. Kimchi misses. It's falling apart for SKT1. No misses to trade out for RAMSING. They might just clutch it out. Lights Out misses in the ending. Is it enough? It's not enough. 23k in the end. And just like that, every combo counted. Those 2 misses from Amuro and Kimchi at the end there, just sealing it by barely enough score loss there for RAMSING to still take it. By the skin of their teeth. Almost punished. Lights Out almost punished for missing at the end there. As you can see, it was like about 14k scored lead for Ramindra over Lights Out. All right, we've got the exact rosters back. They've got Naomi. Okay, Cyberoni not coming in for this one. It's gonna be Naomi and Lexi. So I'm gonna guess. Okay, Naomi actually running the hidden hard rock. Lexi's gonna be on the hidden there. We didn't see any mods from Lights Out. Amuro also running the no mod. Remindra are going hidden hard rock this time instead of just hard rock only. Maybe using the hidden to reduce the density of the map here. You know, CS3 hard rock doesn't really make the circles that much smaller, so maybe using the hidden here as a tool to reduce the density. But outside of that, mods are even Steven. It's anyone's game. Early miss out on Naomi, looking a little uncomfortable on that hidden hard rock there. Gonna be the sacrificial lamb, it seems, down at 94%. Recovering a little bit though. Massive slider. Early misses out of Kimchi and Amuro, but accuracy is low-key keeping them in this. Another miss from Naomi. Naomi really tanking in the score department here. Kimchi and Amuro to miss again on the no mod. Relying on the modded players here once again, Parcel and Ramindra. But 3 FCs on the side of RAMSING. It's gonna give them the score lead despite Naomi's struggles. 99% on Lexi as well. Going to the second half of the map. Frog getting caught out on that huge space 1-3 stream. Gonna even the combos back out. Ramindra misses, but it's traded. It's alright, 3 misses on RAMSING. It's Parcel versus Lights Out, but hidden versus no mod. Parcel's gonna be getting a little more score than Lights Out here. And the supporting combos out of Kimchi and Amuro, they've recovered nicely, bringing SKT T1 RRR League back into the lead. We're looking to push to the advantage here. Parcel doing incredible work here. RAMSING's gonna expect a delivery of 1 million score to their heads. And there it is. We're coming into the outro of the map. Both FCs to remain intact. However, it's SKT T1 RRR League, 150k in the lead. Parcel misses, but Lights Out does not have enough score to take it back. Ramindra combo, some extra combo there to keep things clean here. Clean win for SKT T1 RRR League in the end there. Settling things down here. Both teams are down to their final pick of the match. I mean, we know what RAMSING's pick is here, right? Like, if they don't go free mod 4, then like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just gotta get put down or something. Delete my account. Obviously, they can't consider their options. Like, they maybe have been eyeing that hidden one. They've been winning all the mechanics aim maps, so it's not, you know, it's something they can consider. But they should just pick free mod 4. They've been cooking on the tapping, run the tapping. There it is, free mod 4. They're gonna be in for a T1 Faker jump scare. T1 Faker in the lobby. 1.1 million points on them. Too easy. RAMSING gonna put their tried and true speed roster. They're gonna have Lexi. They're actually gonna have Lexi on the hidden here. Probably lights out on the hard rock. Mario gonna be on the mill mod. Show me T1 Faker, please, please. Goat, pull up. Goat's too busy playing League. Goat is too busy shaking hands with the president of South Korea, Prime Minister. Too busy having dinner with BTS. I don't know. We don't know what T1 Faker's up to. He's a busy man. It's okay. Kimchi showed their face a little bit here. Come on, Washington, rise up. All right, very funny, Tano. You're not playing this one. I know that. Nice try, buddy. Hop it on hidden, start mashing. Let's go. There he is! There he is! T1 Faker. He's in the lobby. He's in the lobby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. T1 Faker jump scare. RAMSING probably didn't account for this. He wasn't here all match for the tapping picks. And here we go on RAMSING's final pick. T1 Faker. Making a little show here. Obviously, RAMSING might not be too. They might be unfazed, you know. All right, T1 Faker, whatever. We got Cyber Oni. We got 8,581,210. Like, we'll be fine. And expected mods here. Wait, they're overmodding on hidden? Okay, well, both teams are, so mods are technically equal here. Naomi and Mommy are going to be running the hidden here. Lights out on the hard rock, Cyber Oni on the no mod. Meanwhile, they got Parcel hidden, Ramindra hidden, hard rock. Understandable, makes sense. And a couple early misses from 3 of the players. Just slight little breaks. Cyber Oni also an early miss. So, just the modded players for RAMSING left. By mod, I mean Naomi and Lights Out. BTG4 and Ramindra still holding the FC. Naomi actually misses early combo advantage for SKT T1 RRR League. Not the start you wanted from the side of RAMSING, and this 250 hard speed map, no aim. And that's honestly like the testament of like speed maps, right? You just have to go in there. You just have to have full confidence. Like if you start, you know, second guessing, slightly mashing, like start galloping a little, like you might just lose your control. Like you might not tap when you needed to. You might over tap on when you needed to aim the buzz slider, aim the jumps. A lot of things can add up here into making your tapping not work as well, and that's what leading to RAMSING early struggles here. Fortunately, SKT T1 a little bit of trades here. BTG falls. That's one of the FCs. So it's an FC and a 600 combo for both sides. Ramindra and Lights Out combating on the hard rock while Cyber Oni and Parcel actually missed earlier matching combos. T1 Faker also drops, had the other supporting combo, so RAMSING in a position to bring back the score lead their way. It's only 20k difference. 1-3 section catches out Lights Out. That's the sole FC on the side of RAMSING. Ramindra suddenly has control of the flow of the match. Cyber Oni, fortunately there for RAMSING to hold off the bleeding, but when you're 200 combo down, you can only do so much. Naomi misses. That's one of the supporting combos they needed. BTG4 matching out Mommy on Otsu. T1 Faker drops again, but all eyes on the FCs here. Ramindra on the hidden hard rock, mind you. FCing through the second half. Cyber Oni trying to match that after the early miss. Fortunately for RAMSING, they have Cyber Oni to lean on, and BGG4 Mommy, like, combos are pretty even all across the board. all things considered. Carlson misses, but everyone else, we're just not missing. We're locked in. And all large combos make it through that section. That miss from Parcel gonna maybe edge the combo favor slightly into RAMSING's favor. Cyber only is real, like, not too far, not that far behind SKT, behind Ramindra. So Ramindra misses, shakes off the stream. That's gonna put RAMSING in the lead again. Barring any trades, no trades to be found. No, Mommy does miss, but Cyber Oni has a 500 combo advantage over BTG4. This last section is going to be everything for these players. Parcel has a decent enough recovery here to make a splash, but Lights Out and Cyber Oni looking to be the rock on this one. Careful with that spin, Cyber Oni. Double misses on the side of SKT T1 RRR League, and I think that might just close it out here. 150k in the lead now is RAMSING. Not enough combo to make it back. RAMSING. It was a little scary, but Cyber Oni, the hero for this free mod 4 pick. 800k score. Lights Out, the solid 600k. Gonna bring them the match point here. Guaranteeing themselves tiebreaker. Can wipe the sweat a little on this opponent's last pick. Tragic S rank from Ramindra. I think an FC might have done it for them. It would have been close, but that accuracy I think would have been enough to get some 1 million points. So on Hidden Hard Rock, would have been close with the FC, but alas, that is not the world we're currently living in. And SKT T1 have to win this in tiebreaker. And given how well Cyber Oni and Lights Out are playing this, a tiebreaker does not sound too appealing, but it's the road they must take. And it's honestly a massive question as to what SKT T1 are going to pick here. That hit it too. Did not go as smoothly as they wanted to, so even though they didn't win it, and Nomad 5 is a low AR reading pick, it's a KTG map, so not exactly the most comfortable pick there. And there we go, Nomad 4, Camellia, final flash fight. Flight. Shout out to Vegeta. Gonna be picking the Nomad 4 as their final pick. Looking to take this on the tech. You know, maybe that free, even though, you know, it's swing, there were some slider spots, like, you can use it as a little bit of information. And a little bit of information. So maybe that might have aided their decision in picking the Nomad 4. Some flow aim, some slider tech. Gonna make Lights Out and Cyber Oni a little uncomfortable. If both of them, if either of them are to play here. Gonna run the tech. Here we go. This is the 4-man roster of legends for SKT T1 RRR League. BTG4, Kim Chissy, Mintra, and Amuro. This is the 4 you want in the lobby when you're making your last pick. That's for sure. RAMSING gonna have Lights Out, Cyber Oni, and Raphael. This trade is pretty strong. We saw Pro in the lobby. I wonder if they're swapping out for someone at the last second here. Okay, there's Lexi. Not a roster to underestimate here from the side of RAMSING. And when it comes to these tech maps, something important to look out for, you know, to determine how players doing on maps like these early on is to look at the accuracies. BTG4 and Cyber Oni struggling early on, but the rest of the players seeming to be able to handle the map just fine. A couple early misses. Right, here we go. We're getting right into it. Gotta aim, but you also gotta have some control, you know, to get some of these sliders going. Lexi with a drop here. Gonna put the combo advantage a little bit into SKT T1's favor, although, you know, 300 combos on the side of RAMSING. Gonna keep things close. Ramindra, early miss. Not the player you want to see missing on the side of T1. BTG also drops Kimchi to follow. But falling apart, I mean, Amuro has recovered nicely, but Lights Out drops. It's only Raphael with the FC on the side of RAMSING. Only a 40k score difference, so still within reach for SKT T1 RRR League on Snow Mod 4. We're gonna need a big second half performance here to win this. That FC from Raphael is gonna be no joke in soon enough. Flow stream section, gonna catch out the FC. Raphael misses, Amuro holds, Ramindra 300 supporting combo. Amuro, do you have it? They can do it, Amuro and Ramindra. Ramindra misses, it's all on Amuro's shoulders. The match is on the line here for Amuro, 750 combo. The lead swaps over. Amuro still has to hold, he cannot miss here, his teammates. Not enough support, he has to solo this one. Every slider, every flow wave, every space stream, every XL, every decel cut stream, he finally misses, but not before getting an 80k score lead. And that's enough to bring it SKT T1 RR League to tiebreaker. Amuro clutching it out. Saves his team. Bails his team out. Guys, we can still win this. Talk about clutch, man. We saw it in the break. You know, assuming the players don't hide their leaderboards, or maybe or assuming that they like look at the leaderboards in the first place, because you could just stare at the center screen, ignore the leaderboards during the break. But Amuro, no, he knew. He was the last combo to stand up against Raphael at the end there. He knew he was their team's only chance to win this, and he pulled through. That's insane. We were thinking of, oh man. Oh man, and here we are, tiebreaker. As has been the trend as of late, tiebreakers have been pretty mechanically intensive. So you like to think that, you know, you might favor RAMSING on the tiebreaker here with the likes of Cyber Oni and Lights Out. I mean, the high skill cap, high speed skill cap might be a little more comfortable on the faster section of this map. However, SKT T1 They have proven they can hang with them. They can fight on this BPM. So you can't count them out yet, and you know, it's not like this is going to be a straightforward aim map here, right? So, you know, the skill set balance of this tiebreaker might make things pretty crazy here for the tiebreaker. You know, as we wait for this timeout at the end, as you can see, our MP timer, we got a while, so grab your popcorn, grab your drinks. Well, we're in for a tiebreaker. All right. The rosters are set. Ramindra, Amuro, Kimchi, BTG4 coming in for the side of SKT, T1 RRR League. And for the side of RAMSING, you've got Lights Out, Cyber Oni, Naomi, and Raphael. Here we go. No players opting for hidden here. Just straight raw, no mod. We'll be seeing every circle here today. Little moment to the tiebreaker. Use the mechanics into it. That tricky burst into the sliders, catching out 3 players. RAMSING going to be on the favorable end of it, having only lost 1 FC there. And that's tiebreakers. Maps do not let up. Every section, you got to be on your guard. The aim just spiked out immediately here. Lights Out going to be caught out there, as well as Raphael. FC advantage here for SKT T1 RR League, Ramindra and Kimchi to hold in the first goings here up against Cyberoni. And for many tiebreakers, the same is true. The first combo is likely going to be your best combo throughout the map. Kimchi going to find the break there as we swap sections here. Ramindra versus Cyberoni on the FCs. Early 20k lead for SKT T1 RR League. Naomi, Raphael set up some pretty good recoveries there, and tech slider stream section, Cyber Oni getting caught out, Ramindra the sole FC remaining, and Remensha with the potential here to do big damage, but he misses. And combos reset. Now we're looking at, it's a tale of recoveries now. All FC's gone. Full trades, full resets for the rest of the lobby. Raphael, 600, 700 combo. They're gonna have the chance here to bring RAMSING into the lead, but it's not gonna be easy. Long map, you don't get that much score for holding 200 combo. And Raphael misses. We're gonna even the playing field here. This tech section, proven difficult. All players have missed in this section. Who comes out of here alive with more combos? Gonna set a tail for the second half. Amuro with strong 300 combo there through the section, but SKT T1 struggling a little more than RAMSING in that section there. The lead moved over to RAMSING. Lots of misses. Gonna be the decider of that, and only 14k in the lead is RAMSING coming into the second half. Minimal combo advantage to be talked about. Naomi with 300. That's really it. The rest are matched. Now you gotta stay focused. You know, even though it's a slow section, it's easy to get your nerves up. Comboing the section immediately after is just as important. You got a free combo. Hopefully you can do something with it. All these players kind of hoping to lock in on some of these streams, some of these slight cuts here as we build up into our next hard section. Kimchi and BTG4 missing into that spinner there. But this section might just be the decider. We've sped up the tempo just a little bit. All players on the side of RAMSING handling it well. Vermindra and Amuro are two main heroes for SKT T1, trying to stave them off. Lights out. That's going to help their case, but that's 3 combos. Cyber Oni misses. Raphael misses. Naomi, 1,000 combo. They're hitting this. Amuro misses, and Naomi still comboing. They missed the combined efforts of RAMSING. This is a huge lead at this point in the match with less than a quarter remaining in the map. This 80k lead might just be too much for RRR League to handle. A little bit of misses. I mean, Amuro trips up as well. Cyber Oni misses. Very slight combo advantage for SKT RRR League. Every combo still matters here. They can still claw their way back into this on the back of Ramindra. But you have to hold your nerve. Ramindra's still comboing, but lights out. Falling closely behind. He's not going to let the score lead get away from him. Ramindra doing everything they can. 600 combo. Hits that crazy slider. Lights out misses. Ramindra finally slider breaks on the huge slider. I think that just might be it. 70k score lead for RAMSING. It's going to be too much. All 4 members of RAMSING doing their due diligence, getting massive combos into that second half is what put them in this winning position here on the tiebreaker. And can we talk about that Naomi clutch 1k combo as well? Cyber Oni top scoring their team with 280k, but the all-around support on the side of RAMSING. This is a full team score. This is a full team contribution, 1 million points. Vermindra, top scorer of the lobby. But what more can you do? RAMSING eliminates SKT T1 RRR League. And they'll be moving on to the grand final stage, securing themselves, at the very least, a top 3 placement. Incredible match on both sides. I don't think there was a single map that had greater than like a 300 or 400k score difference. It was all way too close for comfort. Wow, and that'll do it for the Division 2 final stage. RAMSING will be moving on to face up against Waterbenders. I believe this might be a rematch from group stage. Don't quite remember. Hello, Rob. Rob would like.
No.
Oh, Rob, why don't you help me out with the outro here?
That was a crazy match. That was a crazy match.
For real.
Yeah. Holy. Yeah. Congrats to RAMSING on making it to Grands, and our league. I appreciate you guys playing. That was a hell of a fight. I'll give it to you guys. That was a really good match to watch. But yeah. Schedules will be and stats will be a little later, probably like an hour or two, and pool will be tomorrow. They're still cooking it up. They're making sure it's good for Grand. So pool will come out tomorrow. Stats and schedules later this evening. That's pretty much it for me. Verno.
All right, thank you, Rob. And again, shout out to James for the stream. Thank you, staff. Thank you, Tournament Pooling. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're probably in for a crazy grand finals. Good night, Washington.